For a company that specializes in food, folks, and fun,
Food, folks, and fun.
Food, folks, and fun.
it's pretty amazing how shady McDonald's can actually be. You might think it's no big deal to walk in, order a burger, get it in 2 minutes, and then leave. But apparently such a thing can only be accomplished by bending or outright breaking every rule in the book. Here are some shady secrets McDonald's doesn't want you to know. No-vertime. McDonald's used to understand what Thanksgiving and Christmas meant, allowing employees to enjoy both holidays, but money has no interest in our traditions and emotions. In 2012, Ad Age obtained an internal memo from McDonald's that urged franchise owners to open on the holidays, a practice that had been unheard of only 5 or 6 years prior. Apparently doing so rakes in thousands per restaurant, which is all that matters anymore. And while franchise owners supposedly had the option of paying their employees overtime, stores owned directly by McDonald's didn't bother with any of that. The company spokeswoman had this to say: "When our company-owned restaurants are open on the holidays, the staff voluntarily sign up to work. There's no regular overtime pay." Right, because when you're broke, struggling to raise a family, and living on minimum wage paychecks, you definitely have the option of not volunteering to get paid for something. Lax on tax. According to the wonderfully titled report Golden Dodges: How McDonald's Avoids Paying Its Fair Share of Tax, between 2009 and 2013, McDonald's avoided paying over $1.8 billion in taxes. How? The report explains the company used a series of loopholes to cleverly shift profits from the money's country of origin to other countries with lower tax rates. This seems to be especially true overseas. McDonald's is facing charges that they stole $1.1 billion in unpaid taxes from the European Union by sending their profits through Luxembourg, a country barely big enough to physically store all that money. Australia claims McDonald's did the same thing, sending their profits through Singapore and magically pocketing about $500 million in would-be taxes. Even Brazil has a McBone to pick with the company, claiming they regularly bribe tax officials for minor favors like, changing the law so suddenly the company legally pays fewer taxes. But hey, they might have to charge 10 extra cents per box of nuggets if they can't deprive the world's schools and hospitals of much-needed funding, and we can't have that. Skip the salad. For diners hoping to hit Mickey D's for a healthy pick-me-up, we've got some bad news for you. The healthy options, like their salads, are actually not really all that good for you. The Southwest Buttermilk Crispy Chicken Salad, for example, clocks in at 520 calories, 25 grams of fat, and 960 milligrams of sodium. Numbers that absolutely should not be attached to a bunch of leaves. Admittedly, maybe we expected too much from a salad whose main ingredient is buttermilk. For comparison's sake, a Big Mac has 540 calories, 28 grams of fat, and amazingly 960 milligrams of sodium, meaning that the salad is nearly identical in nutrition to a Big Mac, a food that is the same name that you'll have after you eat enough of them. They'll sue the Mac out of anyone. McDonald's routinely goes after literally any small business that uses Mick or Mac because that's their thing, and they don't want customers getting confused by seeing it anywhere else. The customer is apparently both always right and the dumbest guy on the planet. Sometimes they sue fast food joints like McJoy in the Philippines or McDouglas in Colombia, which was destroying McDonald's bottom line with 3 whole restaurants in a tiny village that no one had ever heard of. Then there's the lawsuit against the McCoffee coffee shop in San Francisco, which was forced to change its name after 17 years. And what about the lawsuit against a Danish hot dog stand called McAllen? The hot dog vendor won that case, but usually McDonald's goes home the victor, valiantly beating back the evil little guy with the almighty power of unlimited wealth. And also clowns. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw, and leave us a comment to let us know what you think of the Golden Arches.